Hello everyone and welcome to lesson 3 of your English course. On today's lesson we are talking about electromagnets and their uses. But first, what day is today? If you're on group A, today is Wednesday, May 6th, and if you are on group B, today is Thursday, May 7th of 2020. Yes, it's May already. Where has the time gone? Today we are continuing to talk about electricity and magnetism. But today we're talking about a great invention, and that is the electromagnet. But what is that? An electromagnet, or an imán, it's an invention that has two different poles, one positive and one negative, and it is used because it attracts metallic things and creates small magnetic fields. Like the Earth, which has a magnetic field, these electromagnets also have a space around them that attracts things. Today we are studying 3 uses that are very popular for electromagnets. Please look at the screen and read along with me. The first example is the electric bell. An electric bell, or un timbre, it's used in schools to mark the beginning and end of lessons. And this is how it works. First, look at the diagram. In this, you can see an electromagnet which is plugged to a little hammer that is plugged to a bell. The nail at the beginning, when the arrow is pointing, it's the switch that closes or opens the circuit. When we ring the bell, the switch is closed and the electric current flows through the circuit. This current produces a magnetic field in the electromagnetic, and this field attracts the hammer and hits the bell, producing the ringing sound. This movement of the hammer breaks the circuit and the hammer returns to its original position, and it begins over and over again until we stop pressing and break the circuit. Básicamente lo que pasa es que cuando presionas el timbre de la campana, el círculo o el ciclo se completa. Y este electromagneto, que se empieza a cargar de energía, atrae al martillito que golpea el timbre. Cuando lo golpea, se cierra el circuito, regresa el martillito, lo vuelve a golpear varias veces hasta que quitamos el dedito del timbre y lo corremos porque ya es el recreo. Yes? Don't say you don't. I've seen you running. The second example, it's a maglev. A maglev is an electric speed train. And this is how it works, okay? A magnetic levitation train uses electromagnets to levitate, which means that it floats above its track. And these magnets are also used to move the train forward. So, on the base of the train, where the arrows are pointing now, there are magnets. The tracks alongside the train also have magnets. The lower magnets are positioned so that they will repel the magnets in the train, causing the train to levitate above the track. And the magnets above and in front of the train attract the magnets in the train, causing the train to move forward. Un tren electromagnético o un maglev flota verdaderamente por encima de las vías, porque debajo tiene imanes que repelen a los imanes en la vía. Entonces, como los imanes no los puedes pegar cuando se repelen, flota. Además, a los lados y dentro de las vías hay otros imanes que esta vez atraen al tren y también lo repelen, creando un movimiento delantero que mueve al tren en la vía. Este es uno de los métodos de transporte más ecológicos que hay. Es un tren muy seguro además y es un invento fascinante de la ingeniería. Vayamos al tercer y último ejemplo. Speakers and microphones. Microphones and speakers work in the same way, okay? In a speaker, an electric current causes a cone to vibrate and produce sound. In a microphone, sound waves cause a cone to vibrate, and the vibration causes a magnet to vibrate. This vibration is then transformed into an electric current as the magnet moves through a coil of wire. Los micrófonos y las bocinas o speakers funcionan de la misma manera, básicamente. En una bocina, la corriente eléctrica nos causa que un cono vibre y produzca el sonido. En el micrófono, las ondas sonoras causan que el cono dentro del micrófono vibre y cree una corriente eléctrica que se vuelve sonido. Esta corriente va a pasar a través de un alambre o una bobina de alambre y va a crear una corriente eléctrica que finalmente se va a leer como sonido en la bocina. Look at the diagram. This is a speaker. First, the electric current travels through the coil of wire, and this creates a magnetic field that switches on and off rapidly. The cone vibrates rapidly, producing sound waves. And then the magnetic field attracts the magnet, which is attached to the cone. Did you get it? See? No? Yes? No? Kinda? If you have any questions, please leave them down below or in the Google Classroom app. For your activity of the day, you're going to copy this one and this one. I've added the scans of the pages into your Google Classroom app so you can copy them. Now, for your activity, I want you to find me 5 other examples of things that use electromagnets. Easy peasy, I know. And that is it for today's lesson. If you have any doubt, leave it down below. I will see you next class, and don't forget to stay home, be safe, and to wash your hands. Bye, guys.